Welcome to day 3 of the High on Life Challenge, how to go from stressed out to blissed out in 30 days. Now, I know that it might seem impossible if we live in a society that is really stressful. We've got a lot of mental health challenges going on. We live in a place where everything's moving all the time and all these things are happening. And yet we can make small incremental steps to really shifting our energy and shifting our lives so that we can have a more blissed out experience. And so over these days, that's what I'm sharing. So yesterday, on the challenge, we talked about how to feel the energy. We said everything is energy. And first, we just wanted to learn, how do you feel it? How do you feel energy? And that's the key. We want to start to understand that everything is energy. So now today on day 3, we're going to be talking about the heart and how the heart is the key to shifting your energy really quickly. So the heart is the most powerful organ that we have. It is connected to the field, which we'll get into later in this 30 days. But the heart has a brain on it. It's got 40,000 neurons. It's called the little brain. And that brain sends signals to the brain here in our head. And so when we're thinking about energy and thoughts create things and stuff like that, we're thinking thoughts that create things, but our heart is 5,000 times electromagnetically stronger than our brain. So it's actually the energy of our heart that is creating our experiences and our world around us. So how do we shift immediately to something different? How do we use this process, right? Where you want to shift our heart and start to feel a new type of energy. Now, I know it'd be great to just go straight to blissed out, but what I say is we got to have stepping stones. We want to have stepping stones to the next thing. So if you're living every day stressed out, or if you're living every day where you're feeling where you've got things going on and everything's like super crazy, then we start with the heart. We start with, how do we get the heart to create more positive experiences for us, more positive emotions? So that starts to shift our energy and raise our vibration. And so we want to connect into that heart space, the energy of the heart chakra, and learn how to move it around. In societies around the world, we hear things like that the heart is where everything is at, right? Like that's where we want to sit from. But we've been using our brains and our minds for so long that we've forgotten how to drop in to the heart. It is scientifically proven that when we create a coherence between a harmony between our heart and our brain, we actually will create over 1,300 positive physiological effects on our mind and our body. So today, your challenge is to sit in your heart, to learn how to shift your heart energy. It's to get into that space. So I'm going to teach you just a really simple process for dropping in and starting to understand the feelings and the emotions in your heart. And we're just going to do that. So first, the best thing that you can do is put your hands over your heart. You can even do actually what prayer position is, those thumbs. It's actually meant to activate the heart area. So just whatever works for you, heart over your hands this way, heart over your hands this way. What it does is where you put your attention, energy flows, right? We're talking all about feel the energy. Where you put your attention, energy flows. And we want that energy to flow to the heart so we can shift those feelings, those emotions, the heart, and get us into a heart rate variable that is good for us. Instead of being all over the graph like this, we want it to be in coherence and create a beautiful pattern with our brain. So we want to shift the energy in our system, and we're going to start with our heart. So putting your hands over your heart, and just notice what happens when you focus right there. Kind of feel a little different, a little peaceful, right? It's a real simple process. And so I want you to then breathe. So you're putting your hands over your heart and you're just breathing in through your heart. And when you're breathing in, I want you to, what we call, generate a positive emotion. Now, if it's hard for you, if you're really stuck in negative emotions or really stuck and stressed out, it might be really hard for you to generate a positive emotion at first. So what I say is think about a time when you were your most blissed out or joyful or happiest, or when something really wonderful happened in your life. And bring that imagery or that feeling up in your body. So put your hands over your heart and feel a feeling of like love or appreciation or gratitude. Just do that for a minute, right? Maybe a couple of times a day. What we're doing is we're training the heart to create coherence. We're training it to do something different. So today, you're going to work on living from your heart, stepping into your heart space, feeling and creating more positive emotions in your heart so that we can start to rewire our energy systems and feel energy in a different way so that you can start to vibrate, so you can start to move stuck energy. So your goal today is just to take a couple of seconds every once in a while, put your hands on your heart, breathe into it, feel some love, feel some gratitude, find something that you're grateful for, that you appreciate, and just breathe in. I would love to know how this felt. Share in the comments, share this and tag me in it. I would love to see how just this little practice shifts your experience today. So today it's all about heart energy and breathing into your heart. Your heart is the wisdom keeper and it will bring you to your bliss. I will see you next time on the High on Life Challenge. Bye.